Welcome, 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 Marin. It's Friday. It's another episode of Selling Microsoft Teams Rooms. 100%. It's 70 degrees in New Jersey, Marin. It's November. If this is global warming, sign me up, Marin. I'm happy with 70 degrees. We need a lifeguard on duty. This is amazing, amazing, amazing weather. But again, welcome everybody to another episode of Selling Microsoft Teams Rooms. I'm Jimmy Boyne. This is Marin Corrigan. We have a lot of news to get to. So, Marin, let's jump right in. We had an amazing November learning hours on CVI Direct Gets Joined and what actually is the right solution for your conference room.
Yeah, you had another sellout crowd. So the reason I love that you have a YouTube recording of it is for anybody that missed it or didn't make it, it didn't fit into your schedule, go ahead and check it out. This was highly requested and one that we got a lot of great feedback on.
Yeah, great request and great episode that we had for everybody. Also on the Learn articles, there's an Android OS update. Android 15 is actually announced. The release date is October 15, 2024. You can see that puts some devices, Microsoft's best effort to support all the way to 2031, Marin. That's a huge, huge time frame that's out there. Speaking of everything that's new and calling me's and devices, there is a new PowerPoint for everybody. You know what's new? CMD. You can download that and use that for all your customer meetings. Marin, this one I'm a big fan of.
I am too. If you want security in your meeting rooms, ever have those random people join your webinars that you don't know who they are, those bots or agents, this is a way of protecting yourself and having another layer of security in your meetings.
Yeah, we always get those AI bots that come into the meeting that we have to kick out because, hey, there's 500 people here. We don't want the bot recording everything that everybody says, so we've got to kick them out. Now this is require verification checks and gives you a little capture to sort of help that situation. Marin, there's a demo of Microsoft Places out on YouTube right now. It's really, really good and shows a lot of the graphical information that you get from room analytics, building analytics, and just understanding your space.
I'm excited because I thought a lot of this was going to be held for Ignite, but I think they're leaking a lot of things to help get people excited about some of the upcoming announcements. So this, as well as a blog, which I think is on the next slide, are going to be two really great resources that you probably want to read pre-Ignite that'll give you a little bit of a teaser as to what to expect.
Yeah, this blog actually goes through how Microsoft ourselves are using Places, and it actually gives some key takeaways. And you can see the bottom one that's actually there. Sponsorship is key. Leaders can use Places to foster more dynamic hybrid workspaces. Understanding that Microsoft is a hybrid environment, we work in person, we work remotely, we do everything, and this is why Places is there. So that blog post really, really had a lot of things. Now, Marin, we're going to help you with your technical badge. But the first thing before we get your technical badge, I want everybody who's watching this, go register for the boot camp. The sales boot camp is coming up in December. We know that there's a whole bunch of people that have not signed up yet, and we're trying to get the word out. We're going to have a whole bunch of promotion coming up, but this is immediately following Microsoft Ignite. So you're going to want to tune in because a lot of the things that we're going to present on this bootcamp will be framed around the announcements at Microsoft Ignite, setting up the next year for Microsoft Teams Rooms and everything else. Remember, Ignite is our Super Bowl. That is where everything gets done, and we will have the best coverage and the best wrap-up of everything that has to do with Rooms, Copilot, and Teams Premium during all of this, that bootcamp. So if you haven't signed up yet, Marin, it's time.
Yeah,
it's time. They got to sign up.
Stay tuned for some good promos.
Absolutely. And let's help you get your Teams Room technical badge. Now, Marin, this is a question that you may be presented. Which tab in the Microsoft Teams Room Pro Management Portal provides tenant-wide health trends of your rooms? Now, this is a great thing because with the Teams Room Pro license, you get the Pro Portal, and it gives you a whole bunch of information about your room's deployment. So, Marin, which one has it?
I got to call you out here because this is confusing. You see health in the question, health trends. You'd be inclined to go with B, but I'm going to say it's A, overview.
It is A, and Marin, unlike every other time where you get C, you got it right with the overview tab. That is where you will see your health room trends. Now, again, if you want to take your Teams Room Tech Room badge, aka.ms Teams Rooms Tech badge, but again, we want you to sign up for the bootcamp because there will be another badge that's coming right after the bootcamp, and you can register at aka.ms/ConvergeCom Sales Bootcamp. Now, Marin, I did not like this. This just came out this week, and I tried this. New Outlook, it's introducing themes and Copilot, a new Outlook. It's got this theme thing that's going on. I wasn't a fan. I don't know if anybody else is, but I wasn't a fan. But it's here. Themes
cool.
and Copilot.
It's basically color, like you get a really cool color background, and then it's going to colorize all of your Outlook to kind of match that theme, which I think I'm somebody that likes that. So I'm going to try. You have to get new Outlook or use new Outlook, enable that to be able to access it. So another reason to switch to the new Outlook.
Not a fan. Big fan of the YouTube video. Looked really cool. Not a fan of it in practice and everything else. Marin, this What's New in Copilot 365 blog had a really, really good one that I want to point out. It's the prepare button in Outlook. Now, we all attend meetings. Haven't you had that time, Marin, where it's right before the meeting and you're like, all right, what are we talking about? This prepare button will go ahead and have Copilot generate a summary of what is expected inside of that meeting. People generally are not doing agendas, not doing these kind of things. That's why some people are like, what are we talking about here? This is a great way to do it.
And one thing I thought that was cool that you pointed out, like, hey, not every meeting has somebody that actually puts in an agenda, but Copilot's going to dig deeper than just looking for an agenda. It's going to look through your emails potentially and find out what context that might be of, hey, we talked about having a meeting today and it's about this subject X, Y, and Z. So pretty cool. It's adding another layer of preparedness, which we all probably should put more time and effort into.
Absolutely. That's the blog for What's New in Microsoft and Copilot. But we also have the aka.ms/What's New Copilot PowerPoint, where you can grab all the PowerPoints of what's new. Now, Marin, speaking of Copilot, we've got another episode where Dave's going to show us something new. Michael, go ahead and roll that clip.
Welcome back to Prompt of the Week. Did you know that Copilot can be a new employee's best friend? Think about it. When you join a new organization, the fire hose is turned on with all the things you're expected to learn. But invariably, you're going to have questions. Copilot can be your secret weapon. Let's take a look how. Let's begin by asking Copilot some questions about my company. Can you please help me understand my company's mission, core values, and other items to make sure that I'm on the same page with others in the company? And in the response, Copilot's going to come back with my company's mission, our core values, our brand promise, even some KPIs. And most importantly, it's going to give me the references of where it found this information so I can go right to the document source. Now, it's also going to suggest other prompts, but I can ask questions of my own as I'm going through here. Maybe I see customer experience score, and I want to really understand that topic better. So I can ask questions of Copilot to help me understand that, or I can use the suggested prompt in this case that asks about the CES. And Copilot's going to come back again, describing customer experience score to me and giving me document references where I can go to learn more about this. Now, this benefit certainly isn't limited only to new employees. Think of all those little things that you've spent hours trying to track down within your organization. Use Copilot to try to find those first. And that's this week's Copilot Prompt of the Week. If you found this valuable, be sure to like and subscribe and share it with someone who you think might find value. I'll see you next time.
That's a great one, Marin. I cannot tell you how many times I try to figure out what the aka.ms/ is for all the different things that we have in Microsoft, but I have used Copilot in that instance. So thank you, Dave. That and all of the AI prompts of the week can be found on our YouTube channel. Go subscribe and bring it out. Now, Marin, for the roadmap, there's things that have been announced for places. A whole bunch of new things, including managed booking with Copilot, space analytics with Copilot. This is a part of places. You can see where everything's sort of going and understand that. There's space analytics that's coming. That bottom one right there, the Copilot agents in Teams group chats. That's the one that I'm really, really excited about. I think you're going to hear a lot more about that. And I think you're going to see us sort of highlight a lot about that, even on the boot camp that we're doing and things like that. This one was also good. A message center post about meeting participants can choose a breakout room from a list. Again, allowing an organizer to make a number of breakout rooms and have people choose on their own. Also, auto release and check-in for Microsoft Places. This is getting a little bit more tied in that you're seeing where panels and buildings and things like that will be there. If you want to know more, it's actually in that message center post about exactly what you need to do as an organization. Also, there's a blog post in development for Microsoft Intune talking about AOSP devices and line of business apps. If you're interested, that's got a lot of information in it. Marin, I cannot stress enough. Boot camp. You need to sign up for the boot camp.
Yeah.
We need everybody to be there. It's a 3-day partner sales event. If you want to just attend one day, that's fine. That's fine, Marion. You don't have to come for all 3 days. If you only want to come for rooms, then come for rooms. We'll help you with the rooms. But Teams rooms, phone, Teams Premium, and Copilot do tell a surrounding story. So it's important that we all sort of talk the same talk and understand it. December 3rd, our friends Ryan Herbst, Jacob, and Matt will be talking about AI-powered Microsoft Teams, rooms, and places, Marion.
And Unified Communications has lots of webinars. I'm sure you guys have seen us promote Ryan's before, but Jacob Fisher, as well as our very special Matt Slomka, who we're going to be seeing in a couple weeks at Microsoft Ignite. So
absolutely. I want to point out our friends at AVI-SPL are also holding an in-person session November 14th down at the Houston Microsoft Innovation Hub. Please go see this. There's a whole bunch of Teams room demos. They'll have Copilot. They'll have places. They'll have everything there for all of our partners and customers that are down in the Houston area. Please go sign up. At Ignite, Marion, we're talking about Ignite. It's a couple weeks away. Myself and Tyler will be doing a session, reveal the sorcery behind tech tools for tomorrow's work. This will not be recorded. It'll be in person only. You know what I can do when it's not recorded, Marion? I can do a whole bunch of things. So you got to be there. You got to come and see us. There's no handcuffs on me when it's not recorded. There's nothing that I shouldn't do there. Also, at Ignite, we're going to have a Teams fireside chat with Carrie. The Microsoft Teams devices Ask Me Anything will be live. You'll see myself, Michael, Graham, and all of the usual suspects in person going through everything that's there. Now, Marion, everything that we just talked about can be seen at smtr.show. I apologize to everybody. We're at the 12-minute mark, man.
Oh, no.
We promised 10 minutes or less for every single show, so go get the links. I hope that everybody has a great weekend. Michael, hit the clip and get us out of here.
Thank you for watching, like and subscribe. You make it all worthwhile, you make me feel alive. I appreciate your support, it means the world to me. So thank you for watching, like and subscribe.